Hello, everyone, and wander, hello. Let's go. I'm not ready for today, but I don't have enough time to redo that intro.
Fogamouth?
I don't know. Bogmouth? Bogamoth? Bigabagaba? I don't know.
I thought the Cowlands were near Galai? Is that how you think you pronounce it?
That's probably Galai. Galai?
Probably
yeah.
Galai, because it looks like Sai at the end.
Yeah.
I've heard of places called, like, Galai, but...
Galai.
I thought the Cowlands were near Galai. Shouldn't we be doubling back? We're going to travel by ship from Fenfjord. Oh, man.
Fenfjord.
Fenfjord?
Fjord?
I was thinking of, like, fjord, but then I realized, no,
Yeah.
you know, the Scandinavian stuff is a Y sound. We're going to travel by ship from Fenfjord. It'll save us several days. I wonder if Somier ever left his unassuming hovel and returned home.
If he did, he's probably wandering around lost right now.
Somier? Is that someone we're gonna know?
The Kawa merchant that we rescued?
Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
Huh. Maybe we should check in on him. Oh no, that sounds like undead.
Aww.
Looks like we have company. I don't like the look of these waters. Look, they're bubbling. They're a sickly purple. Like purple. Why purple? Why is purple always the color of evil? I mean, maybe it's because it's such an unnatural thing, but purple's my favorite color, and I'm always upset when it's used to show that something's unnaturally tainted. There is something in the water, by the way. Do you see that little reed?
Oh, that? Yeah, that's a dude in there.
Yeah,
Probably
there's someone in the water. But, is it... Because I don't believe there's any poison that's purple, is there? Unless venom from certain creatures
I think it's just
purple.
because, you know, you can have blue water. Red water is usually kind of infernal. Green water is kind of marshy. So, like, you start running out of colors pretty quick.
Yellow water just wouldn't look right either. No, so purple does make sense for pollution. At the same time, we may be able to wade through them, but that purple tinge suggests poison. Oh, well.
Okay, you already read this line, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just explaining that in this universe, at the very least, purple is associated with poison. I mean, I suppose even in the Pokemon games, purple was poison.
Aww.
Oh, another one of those birds with the...
Now, why are they hanging out with zombies? By the way, that's a zombie bug. A cadaver.
A cadaver. Oh.
Yeah. Let's see. Rainer. We could probably live without Rainer. The day. Probably want him.
Oh. Oh, was that the demonic ability that he has? Is that why he has the claw-like extensions on his shell?
Yep.
And Blade Wolf.
Get him, Blade Wolf. It is amusing.
That zombie's red.
Okay, so that'll do 62. That'll do 65. Where is he getting these arrows? I have no idea.
I wouldn't think of them as arrows. I would think that he has just a bunch of throwing knives.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Just to accentuate the fact that he is a blade master.
As thorns. There we go. Probably unequipped thorns is a move on some of these characters. Oh, okay, so she can swim. Not that I really want to, but there's treasure there.
Also, seeing as how the water is poisonous, you would assume that by swimming through it, you would actually become poisoned temporarily?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you probably take damage while you're in there, and you get the poison status effect.
Actually, it looks like an oil spill, too, on the surface.
Yeah, it does have that oil spillish look. I like it. It looks cool.
Mm-hmm. I like
I do
the
lay waste.
additional animations that the succubus skin has for flapping its wings.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I wish they had had more non-human skins. You know, they'd still have quote-unquote human classes, but like... Oh, he can fly.
Mm-hmm.
That's helpful. There's actually some treasure. He's honking through the reed.
They're still prancing around like blue-footed boobies.
Yeah, they're... Have
you ever seen the blue-footed boobies when they do their sidesteppy dance?
I think so, yeah.
And I think they raise and lower their heads while they're doing it too. Where they just slowly saunter from one foot to the other foot.
Oh, good.
One
She's
foot
already
to
poisoned.
the other foot. Uh-oh.
Let's see. So I could do dark, but there's like no good reason to do so. Well, not much he can do in this situation, unfortunately. This is gross.
Oh, is he biting the cadaver?
He bit the zombie, yes.
Ew, gross.
Yeah. Yeah.
Quite frankly, though, it'd be gross, whatever creature
Yeah,
you
but
would
like,
decide to bite, but
you
a
know
rotting
what?
one,
Yeah.
even more so.
Yeah, I think there are several enemies in video games that I would not want to bite. Very specifically, oh, I need hover to be able to open this one. I can't open it up while I'm there. Okay. Well, that's awkward. Anyway, already poisoned. Or was it poisoned? I'm not sure. Let's see. Can I not rotate that? No, I can't.
Unfortunately.
Oh, holy beam. That'll do the trick.
Now, because they have the cadaver subtype, does that mean that they are especially susceptible to holy damage?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, you're going to do the holy storm. I really like those storm abilities.
They're nice. I'm really tempted to actually redo...
Have a whole bunch of characters capable of creating storms so that you're just standing in place.
Walking in small circuits.
Oh, right, because they have to walk a certain...
Yeah, to generate some more MP. But yeah, just walking in small circuits, nuking the map from, like, wherever I want to be. I never had more than one in Final Fantasy Tactics because it was so easy to miss.
Oh, they switch places.
I think she's dead. Yeah, she's
dead.
dead.
Oh, because she doesn't have swimming?
Yeah, she doesn't have swimming.
Oh!
Maps like these are kind of really inconvenient. I mean, she really got that initial hit in, so it's not that big of a deal. But
you don't see too many characters with that move, but... Yeah, why doesn't... Did you just need to equip her with flippers, or what was the deal?
Flippers would do it, or certain classes can swim, or are amphibious, or can hover.
So it just knew what to do.
Yeah.
The whole switching places and having her drown in the poisoned water. Oh, gross. Do all your other characters have swimming as a capability? Not Bizarro, apparently. But does he have flight instead?
He has flight. I don't know how that counts, honestly.
Yeah, because if he had his place switched with an opponent, would he be able to hover in spot, or...
I don't know.
Well, hover in place, I should say.
It's honestly not that big of a deal.
I know, it just means you'll have a character with a wound for next time around.
Happens. Oops. So dark will heal them.
Don't want that then.
Heals them. But poison. Well, I can't poison them, but it still hurts them. Let me see. Oh, these guys are right here. Now, these guys are not resistant to dark. Oh wait, what am I doing?
That always puzzled me about vampires. Now that we're thinking of undead and such. Because if their hearts truly have ceased to beat and their flesh is cold, then from a biological standpoint, what do they subsist off of? Do they even have a reliance on oxygen anymore?
For zombies? Probably not.
No, I'm talking about vampires.
Oh, vampires. Also probably not.
Unless it's a peculiar thing of... no. It's not like they replaced someone else's blood with... No. It's not like they replaced their own blood with someone else's.
They're just dancing underwater in the poison.
Uh-huh. Because when you digest something, you're not taking any air from it. Just nutrients. So yeah, I don't know. The whole undead business is just a peculiar concept in and of itself, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because even in the natural world, things that are quote-unquote zombies are still alive. They just have something else controlling their actions.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll go until they get actually killed, or they starve to death, or something like that. God, I really don't like thinking about that fungus.
Well, there are also worms that
do these things.
Squirm inside, specifically spiders and crickets and stuff. These worms will essentially get inside the spider, the grasshopper, or the praying mantis, make a home for themselves in the abdomen, and I believe what it does is it forces them to go near bodies of water and drown themselves, so that then the worm can come out fully nourished and stuff and propagate again. And then I think by ingesting the worms through water, that's how the cycle continues.
Horrifying.
Because I think I've seen a YouTube video or two where someone squishes a spider or squishes a mantis, and out comes these really disgusting squirmy worms. And they're big, massive worms, and they're really active.
I don't like any of this topic.
Parasites in general are nasty.
Yep.
So yeah, that's why I never quite understood zombies as anything feasible.
I think it makes way more sense when magic is involved, which is interesting. You don't see a whole lot of, like, zombie survival anything.
Based on magic?
Well, yeah, very distinct fantasy settings. It's almost always...
Well, nah, you have the hordes of undead in Game of Thrones and stuff, or you have the...
But rarely is it particularly zombie survival-ish, you know?
Zombie survival?
Yeah.
I think it's because the genre was popularized by...
modern times.
Modern times, so it's... Because, yeah, you could have zombie survival in the Wild West, or in the Middle Ages or something. Or, yeah, in a fantasy setting. But... They would have different means of approaching it. If you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Because you couldn't have the people foraging for material. Well, they would still be foraging for materials, but you wouldn't have cans of food and cars that you can try to jumpstart and hasten your journey across whatever countryside you're going through. You wouldn't have the dilapidated city. I suppose you would have the dilapidated cities, but it would be an entirely different feel, wouldn't it? I mean, in fantasy, there's definitely liches, right?
Yeah. I'm looking forward until we can looking forward to doing that like longer campaign with the like vehicle, because I think I'd like to kind of re-explore more post-apocalyptic media.
But at the same time, I'm kind of tired of post-apocalypses.
Well, I think post-apocalypses can be interesting if handled well.
I just don't want it to be undead anymore. I want a post-apocalypse that isn't due to undead.
That makes sense.
Because it seems like the most likely causes for it are nuclear war, or just war in general. Pollution and resource scarcity sort of go hand in hand. There's the zombie plague, or the virus, or something that makes people go crazy or insane. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or there's the robot apocalypse, where AI turn against everyone. There's the alien invasion. What other apocalypses are there? I mean, there's also the one where Earth itself has to be abandoned, and the post-apocalypse is just attempting to survive in a new environment from scratch. But that's a bit different. What's up?
I don't know. I'm just kind of trying to think of other zombie survival media, and kind of coming up with blanks, but I think a lot of it is just like, or not zombie survival, post-apocalyptic media. I'm coming up with blanks just because I'm still thinking about like the D&D campaign. That has been on my mind for maybe too long.
I think the reason why apocalypses have to be under those circumstances is they're enough to cause destruction on a scale that would hinder civilization from being able to prosper in any means. Because otherwise, you would have, say, just imperial governance or an invader. That would be more of a rising up against an oppressive force thing. So that's not really an apocalypse, because nothing was destroyed save for the freedoms and the correct governance of the original civilization. What else? Yeah, because what tend to be the main adversaries in most science fiction and fantasy? Usually it's the corrupt ruler or empire, or someone that invades and oppresses a people. There's the apocalyptic situation. There's the greedy, underhanded, possibly like just so ubiquitous kind of company that's able to subtly wrest power from the populace. Not as direct as, say, the main... What's going on?
Oh, we can craft a thing that prevents sleeping, enrage, and charm.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently... Oh, no. Tarnish locket.
Do you know what I think is so interesting about the alien invasion and the post-apocalypse situations with zombies?
What?
They're adversaries that can't be reasoned with. They're not like a faction or a people or a government. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not trying to outwit or outsmart something that's far more powerful than you.
Mm-hmm.
You're fighting against arguably weaker but far more numerous things that can't.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the same situation as like Pitch Black, where it's just this unbeatable horde that you just have to survive and beat back just long enough to survive.
I suppose it's not complicated that way, isn't it? It's just survival.
Yep.
Oh, in any case, you want to continue?
Well,
okay.
Dialogue.
All right. Looks like Somier left this area already. I wonder where he might have gone to. Oh, He left a note. I is going back to mighty Gobbo Bob.
Goggum Bob.
Goggum
Goggum
Bob.
Bob.
Goggum Bob City. But first, exploring Great Desert during trip. Well, now we know where he's at.
Wouldn't that be here? We have a side quest. Alright. Well, I will admit, we should probably pick this up on the next episode. Fair warning, they're going to be kind of short for the next week or so. Because the alternative is not having enough time. Mainly, in-laws are visiting, or my in-laws, Shell's parents are visiting. And we're not going to be able to record nearly as much during that time period. So short episodes, but that'll be fine. So we'll see you guys then. And as always, thanks for watching!